What's up? I'm Ashley, and we're going to be breaking down Last of Us Season 2, Episode 1. But first, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And with that being said, let's get into it. It starts back where we left off in Season 2 with Ellie asking Joel if what he said about the Fireflies was true. And of course, he lied to her, when really, he killed all of them up in there to keep her alive. But she know he lying. Then we cut to Abby and her Fireflies friends wanting to know what they're going to do next since they don't have a place to stay, thanks to Joel. But Abby's not worried about none of that until she finds Joel. She's out for revenge for him killing her father. They all tell her they're down to go find Joel, so he better watch out. We jump to Ellie 5 years later, and she getting beat up. And I said, oh no, who beating up Ellie? Lord Jesus. As it went on, I said, oh wait, she beating him up. Turns out they were only combat training. And she took it a little too far because he was tapping out and she kept on going. She gets mad at Jesse when Jesse tells her he told her partner to hold back on her. Don't go too hard. And I don't blame her. I'ma get mad too. Cause what you mean? Hold back. We're in Jackson, Wyoming, where the construction crew are trying to fix the pipes. But as they're working, they find out that the pipes have a whole bunch of roots in them. Uh-oh. Not the roots. You already know what that means. So Dina goes to tell Joel this, since he's the head of construction in Jackson now. Who said he can do that? Then she starts acting like she cares about his repair project. He explains to her why circuits have breakers. If they don't have them, the wires will get hotter and hotter. And then boom, your house could be on fire. And that could be foreshadowing because at the end of the episode, we saw someone throw a sparkler next to the roots in the pipes. Joel is also going to therapy now, and before Dina leaves, he asks her not to tell anyone that he's going to therapy. Tommy and Ellie are out hunting the infected when Tommy tells her Joel doesn't want her on patrol duty anymore. She's going to be on gate watch because the last time she was on patrol, she was out there wilding out, being reckless, wandering off on her own. She pissed. She's like, I'm grown, he can't tell me what to do. Tommy said, but he can tell me what to do. I just learned to go with whatever he says. But she tells him, I'm the last one you have to worry about getting infected. Then yells out, I got bit, everyone. Girl, shut up. I know you're on top of a mountain, but what if somebody hear you? After that, Maria, Tommy's wife, and their kid Benji are in Joel's office. Maria wants Joel to hurry up and build. They need more space because more people are coming in. He said, well, if your council stopped letting everybody up in here, then you wouldn't be rushing me like this. There's only so much I can do. She's like, what you want us to do? Leave him out there? He said, yeah. If our lifeboat is sinking, leave him out there. Where we gonna put him? If I could help them, I would, but our people come first. Benji comes running in, asking his little kid questions about a map. Then his dad comes in not too long after and lies to Joel about hunting by himself, when he know he was out there with Ellie, but he just doesn't want to hear his brother's mouth. Joel's like, well, I gotta go. He gotta go to his therapy session. But before he leaves, Maria reminds him that he used to be a refugee too. When he gets to his therapy session with Gail and he hands her the payment, she's like, what's this? Why so little? My husband used to grow that puff puff pass and it was as big as pine cones. Well, guess what, girl? This not your husband. He tells her he's been giving Ellie space like she suggested, but hates that she ignores him so much. She doesn't even say hi. At least Dina says hi to me. She treats me like a person, like she understands me, like she's my daughter. But she's not. Gail said, Ellie's not your daughter either. She's like, oh, cry me a river. This is boring. A 19-year-old is treating you like a 19-year-old would. Oh, no. You're lying to me. I've been doing this long enough to know when somebody lying to me. It's my birthday. It's my first birthday in 41 years without my husband. You shot and killed my husband, and I hate you for it. You killed Eugene. I've been holding it in, but I can't no more. Then goes, your turn. What's something you've been afraid to say? He doesn't want to say it, but he does let her know that he never hurt her. He stands up and says, I saved her, and walked out the door. Ellie is at home in her garage when Dina comes through and she's clearly flirting with her, but Ellie isn't picking up the hint. She's not picking up what she's putting down. So then they go out to join the others for the patrol. And Jesse, who is Dina's ex, tells them how it's all going to go down. Basically, don't get crazy. If you see one or two of the infected, put them down. But if there's more, don't do it. Turn around. Let's go. We'll come back with the squad. You already know That went in one of Ellie's ears and out the other. Dina and Ellie are similar when it comes to that type of thing, so she wasn't trying to hear that either. Jesse tells them both to take this seriously because for some reason, he don't know why, other people look up to them. So they head out, and while they're doing their patrol, Dina is still flirting with Ellie. She even asked her if she would want to go to the New Year's Eve party with her. Then, while they're on their patrol, they see a blood trail. Dina and Ellie take off. Kat, Ellie's ex, was put in charge by Jesse. She said, "Wait, we should report it," but they already left. Turns out a few of the infected took down a whole bear. Dina says a corny joke that Ellie ate up. What do you call a bear's ribs? Bear BQ. This all went down in front of a store, so Dina and Ellie, of course, just them two, want to go inside to see if anything or anyone is left inside. Kat says if you hear anything, come back. But what do? When they hear the infected inside, they decide to go inside and not turn around. When they first get inside, they're in the employee break room, where the dog is employee of the month. I know that's right. Once they're inside, they see one of the infected instantly. Dina signals to Ellie to get the bottle and the knife ready. Then they split up. Ellie ends up stabbing it to death in the neck. Then she falls through the floor. She's not hurt, but she does encounter her first stalker. A stalker in this show, or should I say game, is when the infected isn't fully developed yet. But this one seems like it has evolved. It had a plan, it was plotting, it took cover, it waited for her, it was smart, and it bit her. But she was good because, she's immune. But she had to hide her bite from Dina. This girl got more lives than a cat. Cat went back and snitched, so now they're both in trouble with the board. While they're there, Ellie explains to them how much smarter this one was than the rest of them. Tommy says, "How is running inside of an uncleared building following the rules?" Ellie says, "You're telling me if it was both you and Joel, y'all wouldn't have went up in there?" He said, "That's different." Ellie said, "Why?" His wife looked at him and said, "How? How is it different?" And since he knows that was BS, he over there stuck on stupid, Maria, his wife, tells them to apologize to Kat and log it down to Jesse, and they can go. Everybody was ready to go to the New Year's Eve party anyway. When Ellie gets home, she cuts her scar so it won't look like a bite. She also writes down Dina's corny joke she said earlier about the bear, then writes, "Don't fuck it up." Joel comes over to visit, and it's awkward. She barely even looked at him. He asked her if she was going to the party. She said, "I'm not sure." But she knows she's gonna go because she knows she want to see Dina. He notices her guitar on the floor and says, "I'll tighten up the strings," then got up out of there. Ellie and Dina have this really cute moment on the dance floor until this homophobe comes over and fucks it up, talking about this is a family event, this is a church, then calls them the D word. Yikes! That's when Joe comes over and pushes him down to the ground. He should have hit him in his face, but that pissed Ellie off. She mad now because she could have stuck up for her own self, but Joel is always trying to save the day. So now Joel's standing over there looking embarrassed, so he just leaves. After the dance, Joel is on the porch with the guitar and Ellie sees him as she's going to the garage, and all she does is mean mug him. Now there's people outside with sparklers celebrating the new year, and when one drops one on the ground, it lights up the roots that were in the pipes that we seen earlier. It's about to cause chaos. Right before the episode ends, we see Abby has made her way to Jackson. So Joel, better watch out. So y'all let me know what y'all thought about this episode down in the comments so we can talk about it. If you haven't already and want to see more videos like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one.